Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about the details behind how to do my face, highlight, contour, all in one. So we are going to cover A through Z, from foundation to contour, highlight, all of that. So I want to make this video for you guys because personally I feel like some of my videos could be a little bit repetitive when it comes to the face highlighting and contouring part. I feel like it's just the same every video. So I'm just going to make this video for you guys right here, and from now on I'll focus on just the eyes because the eyes will be different every single video, but the face contour highlight will kind of be the same. As you guys already know, or if you didn't know, all my products that I use are listed down below. My hair got caught up. Sorry. All the products I use are listed down below. So if I ever do change up what I use for my face or my highlighter or anything like that, I will definitely I'll definitely let you guys know. This is my How to Achieve Edith's foundation, contour, highlighting process. So to see all the details and technique that has to do with beating this face, girl, just keep on watching. Okay guys, first things first, you know I got to clip back this hair. So starting off with the face, I'm gonna go ahead and prep my skin. I love using my Urban Decay Quick Fix spray. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face a couple times. Come on. Next up, I'm gonna go in with my Hangover primer by Too Faced. So I'm just going to rub this all over the skin. And I typically like to do this maybe a minute after I spray my face, just so it kind of sinks into my skin. And then of course, you know I'm gonna go into my POREfessoional by Benefit. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add about a little bit. What size is this? Like a pea. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this where I have most of my pores, which is right here in this area, and a little bit on my nose. So I'm going to do that obviously on both sides. Next up is my Elcie Glow Enhancer. I love going in with this. It really gives a really nice glow to your face. So it's very important to shake it all up. So I'm going to go ahead and just do 2 drops on the back of my hand. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add this to the highest points of my face, which are my cheekbones. Like to get all up in here. I call this the V. Like go into a V shape and you will be ready to go. I like to go on my chin, cupid's bow, and also my nose, and a little bit on my forehead. Since this is a oil, you don't want to go too crazy, especially if you're more on the oily side. And then I like to just blend everything out. Next up is foundation. I love using my Lancome 24-hour foundation. This is in the shade 320 BISW. So I'm just gonna give this a nice shake. I'm gonna pump about 2.5 pumps on the back of my hand. I like to dot my foundation all over my face. Then I'm gonna pick up my beauty blender and I'm just going to blend everything out. I love this part. I love putting on foundation. And it's very important to go down the neck just to blend everything together so it doesn't look like there's foundation on your skin and then it looks like you stayed in Antarctica for 6 months on your neck. So yeah, just make sure to blend everything together, please. Next up is concealer time. I love using my Tarte Shape Tape. This is in the shade Light Neutral. So I literally haven't came across any type of concealer that I like more than this one. So go ahead and pick up your favorite concealer and just apply in a triangular shape under your eyes and kind of just brush it out like that. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out. Now I'm going to pick up my Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. I'm going to give it a little bit of a shake. I'm going to just pick up a little bit. I don't like to overdo this powder because sometimes when you take flash photography, you kind of see like what you see now, kind of really light color under the eyes. So I just like to take about this much, not too much, and kind of raise your eyebrows, girl. You want to keep those wrinkles as tightened as possible. You don't want it to crease. Now, as the powder kind of sinks into my skin, I'm going to pick up my Nars Radiant Concealer, and I'm just going to go ahead and highlight the other places that need to be highlighted. So I'm going to just do 3 dots on my nose, just like that. I'm going to make kind of like, I don't know why this reminds me of a fan, but it does. We're gonna do, or a flower. Ooh, looks like a pretty flower today. So we're just gonna do a couple artwork pieces on our head. I'm gonna dot my chin just like that and give our Cupid's bow a little bit of a glow. Now that we made a pretty masterpiece on our face, we're gonna go ahead and blend it all out. Now we're gonna move on to contouring. Now, something I forgot to mention is it's best to do cream before powder. So you're gonna go ahead and do cream like we did under our eyes, and then I put the powder on top. So next up, we're going to do cream contour, and this is the Hoola Quickie contour stick, and I'm going to go ahead and add the places that I want to contour, blend it out, and then we're gonna add the powder on top, never vice versa. Now I'm going to contour the cheekbones. I'd like to add it on my forehead where my temples are and kind of align the jawline just so we could serve a look, you know. Now I'm gonna blend this all out. I love contouring. And just because I use these products doesn't mean that other products don't work. I'm just showing you guys my favorites that I love to use for my whole face. So that includes foundation, contour, concealer, all that stuff. So there's other products out there that will give you this look. You just gotta try it out, girl. Almost forgot, girl. We gotta contour this nose. So I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 lines on the bridge of my nose. Depending on the type of nose you have, the way you contour it will be different. So if you guys have a nose like mine, I just like to go down the bridge of my nose and then kind of darken this space right here, just so we can make it, you know, real snatched. And then I'm just going to blend up. I'm not going to push the product down. There you go. Your nose is contoured. Next up on the menu, we got my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I love this palette for contour and highlight, and I have the matching brush that goes with it. So for contouring, I like to go in with the first 2 shades. So I'm just gonna dab 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just gonna blend the powder nice and seamlessly through my skin. Just like that. And then for the temples and the jawline and everything, I just tap 2 times, kind of brush what we have on our brush. Then I'm just gonna kind of go down the bridge of my nose very lightly, my jaw, temples of my forehead. Girl, we are contoured. Now remember the powder that we applied under our eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and brush it off. Brush, brush, brush. And I'm gonna pick up my translucent powder by Mercier, and I'm just going to tap it down just so we don't get an explosive amount of powder in our face. I'm gonna pick up my beauty blender, and this one I like to dive in a lot. So about this much, cover your beauty blender nice with a nice amount. And now I'm just going to clean up where we made our contour all the way to our mouth. I also like to do the sides of my nose, just like that. Do the smile lines too. We look a hot mess, but trust me, it's a process. Now that this translucent powder kind of sunk into our skin, I'm gonna go ahead and brush it all off. And you could use, honestly, any brush, face brush for this. So I'm gonna go ahead and just, you know, dust it all off. Now I'm gonna go back into our Shade and Light palette. I'm gonna use the highlighting side of the brush, and I'm gonna just dip into these two shades right here. And I like to just kind of brush just like that under my eyes. I feel like it gives me a nice like brightening glow. Now moving back to finishing up our face, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a highlighting brush. This is my Morphe M501. And of course I got my little handy dandy MAC Fix Plus. I almost forgot the name. Oh my god, how sad. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray the brush, the nice amount of MAC Fix Plus. And you could go into any highlighter that you like at the moment. I love my Kylie Kylighter. This is the shade Salted Caramel. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some to my brush. And now I'm going to add some to my face, girl. I'm gonna go right here above our cheekbone, do the V area. Remember before I was telling you guys the V? Add some on the Cupid's bow, chin, the forehead. And then for the nose, we're gonna move on to another brush. Now I love taking this little cute brush. It's super tiny, as you guys could see. This is great for nice details that we need on our face. So it's perfect for the nose. I'm gonna go ahead, same thing, spray the brush. Now I'm gonna pick up a little bit of the, not a little bit, a lot of it, let's be real. I'm gonna pick up a lot of it of the highlighter. I'm just going to make a little dot on my nose, just like that. And then I'm going to kind of flatten out my brush and bring it up very lightly. Now with my ring finger, which is the lightest finger, lightest to the touch, I'm going to kind of pat the dot that we made and bring it up just like that. And it's kind of like an exclamation point if you think about it. Now along with highlighting, I'm going to just bring this all together, girl. We have to highlight the inner tear duct and the brow bone. It's very important. So I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my inner tear duct. I freaking love doing this step. Like, I don't know why I'm so obsessed. And the brow bone. I'm gonna just go down. I'm just gonna flatten the brush out and bring it in and out. Now, last thing you guys could do is add some blush. This is totally optional. It's up to you guys. I sometimes put blush, sometimes don't. Right now, yeah, I'll put some blush on. So girl, smile, get those cheekbones out. I'm just going to pat it just like that and kind of blend it out. I don't like too much. Just like that. And I also like to get a flat foundation brush and just blend everything together. I'm gonna finish under my eyes and I'll be right back. All right guys, I'm back. I finished my whole entire look and the last thing to do is, of course, spray our face so our face stays like this all night. And I love to use my Urban Decay all-nighter setting spray. And that is it for today's video. This is the finished look we got right here. This is my whole face contour highlight all in one video for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and of course don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, like, share, and of course don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.